How's it going, guys? Deload week is here, so I'm going to talk to you through how my training sessions slightly differ from my normal training weeks and then my deload weeks. So, a slight change in my program this time round where we deload every month, so every fifth week we deload, as opposed to before in my training cycles, I've deloaded every 2 weeks. So, this time I'm going to be doing an EMOM, so instead of doing the necessary reps and sets and then progressing them each week as we go along, we're just going to EMOM. So an EMOM just meaning on the minute, every minute. So it's going to be EMOM. We don't want to go too heavy. And again, with how my squats in particular have been unfortunately hampered due to my injury, today is just about moving a weight that is not going to cause me much discomfort, but then I'm also, able to move it through a decent amount of speed as well. So walking you through each set, I started to warm up barefoot just so I can kind of just get used to the movement without my lifting shoes. And then now we start at 100 kilos. This is the first set of 5. So I'm literally doing a set on the minute, every single minute. And the way I've edited these videos is just to show you each rep. And again, to give you an idea of the quality of each set as well. Just because I'm lifting light does not mean I'm sloppy. It does not mean I don't get tight. And you can kind of see there the similarities with every single set. You want every set to look just exactly the same as the last set, from how far you are away from the rack, the foot stance, the depth, like everything needs to be the same, and I think this is one thing that I see a lot of people do when they are in a deload week. They just think, yeah, weight's light, whatever, I'm just going to go through the motions. Their technique becomes sloppy, and you'll be very surprised of how far you can actually progress if you were to take your deload weeks just as seriously as you would with your normal training weeks. Another thing that I see a lot of people do during deload is completely switch up their exercises. They may want to work on things that they probably didn't have a chance to or wasn't able to during their normal training weeks. And one thing you don't want to do is the reverse of what a deload week is there for, and that is to reduce fatigue. You don't want to further fatigue yourself, when you're then trying out different exercises. Yes, variation could be key at times and it could help. However, variation also brings new stimulus, and new stimulus then also equates to more fatigue. So just stick to the exact same exercises you were doing before, but go a little bit lighter. It will also help you create that mind to muscle connection again, and then you'll be able to kind of refine your form a little bit more and feel where you may need to be to then get the most out of the exercise. Is it a tempo thing? Is it holding a bottom position? Is it slightly bringing your feet in or feet out? Could it be a grip thing? So the more you kind of utilize your deload weeks, the better your normal training weeks will actually become, because these deload weeks, again, like I said, aren't only just an opportunity to help reduce fatigue, but they're also there to help you refine on your skills that you've been working so hard to hone. So do not miss up on the opportunity to, like I said, really focus on where you can improve further. Just because you're lifting lighter, it doesn't mean that everything's going to be easier. Yes, it will feel easier, and yes, the whole point of a deload week, again, is to make sure that you kind of ease yourself throughout the week, so then when things start getting heavy again, you're more than ready. You feel fresh, your joints aren't as battered. But at the same time, don't take deload week for granted. So there'll be more to come. I'm going to be uploading all my training sessions this week, and again, just giving you an insight on how they all look in comparison to my normal training weeks. But the main thing here, guys, is again, quality over quantity. Still train with the same intent as you did during your normal weeks, as you would, for your deload week. So thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.